What's going on, traders? This is Mike with Tactical Traders, doing some weekend scans today on September the 7th. And right now, I am looking at ticker symbol SHLL on the daily chart over the last year of price history. And as you can see, until recently, around right after May, this stock has started getting a good amount of volume and has been trading on quite the range, moving from a low of like $10 to all the way up to almost $60 in a matter of months. So this thing has some range and can move. I'm just gonna pull up the chart a little bit closer and excuse these lines. This is actually from a video analysis that we did probably a couple weeks ago. And as you can see, the price did break out from the areas that we were highlighting. But I'm gonna remove these just so they're it's a little bit more clear. All right, perfect. All right, so as you can see, the price has been over the 50 SMA and the 200 SMA. A good amount of distance between them, but that shows me that the bulls are in complete control. And then on Friday's action, we had a nice hammer form, and it formed at a pretty interesting level. As you can see, at past resistance, there we go. After it was broken, it was retested as support, and this is really what a lot of people wanted to see. It did move up pretty high, but they wanted to make sure that this was a sustainable move, and to do so, the past resistance was tested as support, and that's a great sign for the bulls. So now let's move into a little bit more of a recent time frame. Here we go. We got the 10-day, 30-minute chart up, and like I said earlier, this thing can move, has quite the amount of range on it. So we had a nice move up to the all-time highs before the price has pulled back, and on Thursdays and Fridays action in the market, the entire market was pretty much tumbling. It was not the best for the bulls. So you're going to see a lot of stocks have pretty harsh pullbacks, and this is definitely one of them. So, there wasn't too much trading down these levels. As you can see, this is a pretty thin wick, but anyone getting in this level, it was an absolute steal in my view. But however, if you didn't, let's see some areas of interest that we could look at moving forward. So I'm going to pull up my price level drawing. There we go. All right, so resistance, obviously, I'm not going to really count this high up here, even though because there's only 2 data points, but we're just still put there because it is the all-time high. But for the most part, I would say right about here, we'll try to put the difference down here. Yeah, all right, so right here, about here at the 55 mark. You can see that it was tested, and 55 being a whole number, mentally that's pretty normal for it to be either support or resistance. But price for the most part has been having trouble getting past that 55 range. Yes, it did pop up here very briefly, but the majority of the trading in the last few days has been below the 55. So I'm definitely going to say that is an area of resistance and something to keep on watch. And then for some areas of support, probably right. See this 50. A little bit lower than that. I'm going to say a nice area of support would be a nice 50 right there. Again, that's not a nice whole number, and the price has bounced off there a few times. It has gone below it, and Friday's action, like I said, Thursdays and Fridays was a pretty rough time. So we could probably see on these days, right around this 46 area was some support as well. So we have a couple areas of support and a couple areas of resistance, and this is basically trading in a channel now, so like more of a consolidating fashion in my eyes. I think the majority of the trading is going to be between $50 and $55. So moving forward, if you're looking to trade this, I am going to recommend this being a bullish trade. For me personally, I would love to get in at the lower 50s, between 50 and let's call it 52. I think that'd be a good area to enter as a speculative buy. And assuming that the prices continue up, that's going to give us a little bit more room for profits. And also, if you want to have some nice risk management, which I always recommend, entering at these levels, you can have a minimum risk, put a little stop below $50, and you're going to minimize your risk while maximizing your potential gains, in this upward channel or over here. So 55 is definitely going to be an area to watch. If 55 is broken with an increase of volume, I think it's going to be pretty safe to say that we will probably go back up to the all-time highs, maybe break it, maybe just retest it, who knows. But I am liking this setup in a bullish point of view. So anyway, show you just a quick run through. I would enter in the lower 50s and buy as a speculative buy with a tight stop loss below 50. And for a price target, I'd probably take off a quarter, a third, or maybe half my position right around the 54.50 area to lock in some gains, and then look for 55 to break for some potential more gains. If you're not looking to speculative buy this, you could always buy more of a day trade or momentum trade at the break of 55 with increased volume if you're not looking to swing the trade. Well, traders, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please hit that like button. If you have any questions or comments about this ticker symbol, definitely comment below and I'd love to get back to you. And we are now offering a free 30-day trial to our 24/7 live chat room where you get to see our top traders, what they're entering at, what they're exiting at. You see the profit or loss, you see their screens, you see it all, and they will definitely help you become a better trader on your own. All right, traders, thank you for watching, and until next time, stay profitable.